So I'm back at the Viner Center to learn more about the Viner Vintage Transport Program. Corey Fisher, tell us more about the program. It's recently started, right?
It is absolutely recently started. So we were fortunate enough to receive some funding from Healthy Aging Alberta. And we decided that one of the needs we wanted to address in the community of Medicine Hat was transportation for our seniors. The program itself is volunteer run, which is very important. And so as we're recruiting volunteers, right now we're looking at more necessary appointments, but we're hoping as we recruit more and more volunteers, we might be able to take them Christmas shopping or being able to go for coffee with friends or things like that as well, because we definitely want to make sure that we're reducing that social isolation, that we're taking care of their mental health, and making sure that they're active participating members in our community.
And do you have to be a member of the Viner Center to use it?
No, absolutely not. That's the wonderful part about the Viner Vintage Transport Program, is it is open to anyone in Medicine Hat and Redcliffe. We are looking at expanding it out into some rural communities once we find some volunteers.
Do the volunteers get any kind of perks?
Oh, absolutely. It's not a lot, but absolutely. So all of our volunteers for the Viner Vintage Transport are provided a free membership at the Mint Smart Wash. So they get free car washes for a year. We also do reimburse some of the mileage at about 20 cents a kilometer. It's not a lot, but at least it helps to offset the cost of gas.
So we know a little bit about the program, but let's get hands-on. So I'm here with volunteer Barb, and we're going to get on our way. So how long have you been a volunteer for this specific program?
I started in September. That's when the program started, basically, and I was one of the first ones to volunteer, I believe.
Do you like it because it helps pass time, or is it more of the fulfillment of it?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a widow and I live alone, and I certainly need this kind of thing to fill my life with, because it would be terribly boring without it. And I find it very fulfilling. I love people. I love talking to people. I love learning about people, their lives, and that kind of thing. I always have been interested in people.
Especially when you get to drive them around. It's a whole conversation you get to have with them.
Indeed it is. And each one of them have a different story.
On average, how long is like a take to run back and forth to the appointments?
Well, of course, going out to Redcliffe takes a little bit longer.
A little longer, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, some of them are so quick. Some of the appointments are so quick that you just wait for them. You know, other times I can go home and come back and that kind of thing during the day. Well, all of them are happy about the program, but there's one lady that I pick up, and she was telling me that she is very limited on her funds, and when she was going, if she had a doctor appointment, she sometimes didn't have a lot of money for groceries for that month, because it cost her $25 to go into her appointment and $25 to come home.
Jeez.
And this costs her $5 for both ways.
So Audrey, how long have you used the program? Since the start of it in September?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
And what does it mean to you to be able to use it? Like when you heard it was starting up?
It means a lot to me because I can't drive for a while, quite a while. And
do you find you want to get out more now that you know this program? Like before you might have been a little tentative cost-wise, but now you're like, oh, it's going to cost way less and more freedom?
Yes, I do. I feel that. And it should have been here a long time ago.
But we really like each other.
Oh, we do. Really like each other.
I think that's sometimes the best parts about the volunteer programs, when you get to spend a little one-on-one time.
Yeah,
is you really get to know.
Fast.
You get to know people really well.
I like it. I wouldn't be without it for the world, and my driver.